Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to I Am the Light. My name is Tasha, and I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Taurus. Hey, Taurus placements, how y'all doing this morning? Now, listen, Taurus, if you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back, baby. How you doing? How you doing? We're gonna go right into the Sisters Keepers Oracle. Then I'm gonna go into the Tarot. We're gonna do 2 love oracles and money. The reading is gonna go pretty fast. I got a lot of things on my mind. I'm trying. Sorry about that. I'm trying to save Taurus all the things that that I have in mind. I'm trying to save it for the collective. I've already prayed and talked to my spiritual team, and they're going to give me the right words. But in the meantime, let's just go ahead and get your reading out, and then I'm going to save what I have to say for the collective. If you want to know what's going on with me, I'm going to just tell you, go and watch the Aquarius reading. The first 20 minutes was about me and what I'm going through, and I will have a actual collective for everybody coming up probably today, later today. I'm trying to make sense of a lot of things, and my spirit team has definitely been surrounding me and working with me. But in the meantime, in between time, let's get it, let's go. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine, I ask to be connected to the energy of Taurus. What is it that Taurus needs to know? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What is it that they need to know? Clear, honest messages on behalf of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What do they need to know? Taurus, first card out y'all have is Influence. I think that's it. Influence. Taurus, you have the ability to influence, and it is truly powerful, and you have the capacity to shape somebody's personality, their development, and their behavior. So you hold a very powerful position, Taurus. Don't take it lightly. Traction. You're going to make progress using proper equipment and techniques. Now, in order for you to get traction, also, not only do you need to have the proper equipment and techniques, you probably need to have proper behaviors. Those are those techniques. Prayer might be one of them. That's definitely one for me. Prayer, meditation, spending time with my spiritual team is how I start my day in order to have traction. Some of you all may get traction from, just making sure you have the right materials, the right habits, the right things in place to get a job done. Okay? Spirit is also saying it's time for you to own it, Taurus. Okay? You need to do what you want. They do what they can. You do what you want, but they do what they can. Care less about how other people view your decisions regarding what is rightfully yours. When you know something is yours, you have to own it. That's one of the things that I have been talking to my spirit team about, and this is why I'm going to do the collective. As much as I want to protect another person, I'm not trying to put nobody's business out, but I have to speak my truth, but I want to do it respectfully. So own it. But you gonna do what you want to, but others do what they can. And Spirit says own it because it's yours and that's your right. Now, before you go off on a tangent, though, y'all had the card calm down. Think before you act, okay? Take a moment to assess the situation critically before making any hasty decisions, okay? Laundry day is at the bottom of the deck. It says clean off any visible dirt and sanitize surfaces that cannot be cleaned with water. If you look at this girl's face, something here is wrong. There's a visible stain here that needs to be cleaned up. It's something inside of her soul that is bothering her. You can't clean that with no regular sanitize and water, baby. Some things are deep, and only the person who can get down in there is the Most High in your spiritual team. Some of y'all need to take spiritual baths and cleanse yourself. You need to cleanse your aura. There's been a lot of psychological attacks for whatever reason, spiritual attacks, on top of just going through the rigmarole of your day-to-day. But this type of thing that will have you looking like this here, off in the space, That's something inside of that young lady that needs to be cleansed. Okay? And sometimes the only person who can help you with that is the Most High and your spirit team. Y'all also have hereditary. You are a direct reflection of your ancestors, and as traits and characteristics are passed down from generation to generation. What have you been passing down from generation to generation? You see, she looks like her grandmother, a younger version of her grandmother. There's things sometimes that are passed down through our ancestral line that need to be healed. And it's time. Some of y'all are curse breakers. It's time, Taurus. All right, let's get into your reading. Spirit guides, ancestors, great. Divine asks for clear, honest messages. What's going on with Taurus and their person? What is going on with Taurus and their person this morning? Heavenly Father, I thank you. Now let's cut it and do it. I started to just do the collective this morning and then do y'all's reading when I got off, but I told my team that I owe y'all. Let's just go and get you and Aries out the way, and then maybe when I get home, I'll do the collective. I might do the collective today if I have enough time. Spirit, let's get straight to the point. What's going on with Taurus and their person? Let's try to get this out without as many clarifiers. If we can, please. Thank you. Let me get 5 cards. What's going on with Taurus and their person? Let me get some straight to the point messages this morning, please, Spirit. 5 cards. What's going on with Taurus and their person? Right off rip, y'all got the World in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Was this 4 of Wands supposed to be reversed? Did it fall in my lap? Was this supposed to be upright or reversed? The 4 of Wands. Upright or reversed, Spirit, you know. Is this supposed to be upright or reversed? Upright, okay. Okay. Taurus, this is what you have. You have the World reversed, the 8 of Pentacles reversed, the 4 of Wands upright, the 6 of Wands reversed, and the Queen of Wands upright. Some of y'all was in a commitment that wasn't working. Okay, it just wasn't working. You were not being recognized. You was not being put up on a pedestal. Somebody was not putting you above all others. Somebody just wasn't. You weren't getting attention. Somebody wasn't paying you attention, and they weren't, definitely, like I said, they weren't putting you above others. And this didn't work in this committed relationship. It just wasn't working. So, you though, however, there's a Queen of Wands out here. That's a fire sign. Something here didn't work, but now with the World reversed, somebody doesn't want a situation to be over. Now, the Queen of Wands is upright. So this is somebody who's confident, somebody who went through transformation, somebody who is definitely glowing up, who has the power to manifest. She is a manifester. She has a wand. She's good at transformation. This Queen of Wands can flip situations into something else. Almost like an alchemist. Y'all are the alchemists, actually. No, Sagittarius is the alchemist, but with this Queen of Wands, that's what I'm thinking about, an alchemist. Some of y'all could have been dealing with a Sagittarius for me to even say that. But let's clarify this Queen of Wands. What's going on with her? Clarify the Queen of Wands, Spirit. Exactly. So I was headed right. The Queen of Wands here, like I said, she has the ability to be an alchemist, to transform things. She has a wand. So you're being clarified by the 9 of Swords, the Hermit reverse, the 9 of Pentacles upright, and the 3 of Swords. So how do I know she has the ability to transform? Because you have the ability to take a very stressful situation. After you got news of something that would devastate you, Taurus. You got news that something that has left you devastated, crying, upset, and heartbroken. Stressed out. Some of y'all are going through the dark night of the soul, but you have the ability to transform it and heal. Despite it making you feel broken and like you want to cry and like your heart has just been ripped to damn shreds, or that your heart is being pulled in different directions. You see the strings looking like it's ripping her heart apart, pulling her in other directions. You have the ability, Taurus, to get into the Queen of Wands energy, to transform and do it confidently, and to take a stressful situation and heal. Okay? Now, some of you all wanted to be in a relationship. I see that because you had the Four of Wands. Now you have the Hermit reverse. A Hermit reverse is somebody who has gained information. Okay? Now, why do I say this? Because when you're in the Hermit, you had to gain some insight. Now you've gotten your insight. This is also somebody in reverse that wants to be attached. So you may have wanted to be attached in a commitment, but you have gained something, though, from when you went through this situation where your heart was broken and you had to heal. You've gained some sort of insight. You went up there on that mountain with God and gained some sort of light, and now you're ready to go and share it with others. Okay? You are. You may have learned 11:11. You may have learned how to do something that had to do with you going from a dark night of soul to healing. And now you're able to stand independently in your independence and do it happily and grow money while doing it. Okay? And this is why you're confident. Now let's talk about why this person was not giving you recognition. Okay? Spirit, clarify the Six of Wands. Why was Taurus not being given recognition here with the Six of Wands in reverse? Clarify that Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody was not giving you recognition, Taurus. Oh man, were they ever? Somebody stabbed you in the back, Taurus. Something that was you and this person never got off the ground, and they stabbed you in the back with the Ten of Swords. They stabbed you in the back. You got news of something, and when you got this news, I know it was news because these birds are up here. You got news of something, and it caused you to have to walk away. You had to turn your back and go in a new direction, and it was an ending here. There was an ending of a cycle of something that did not get off the ground. You felt stabbed in the back. Because you felt stabbed in the back, your guard went up. You put yourself in a bubble and you felt like you had to protect yourself here with this Seven of Wands. Now, though, you know that judgment has been called on your situation since you've been stabbed in the back and you got news of something that you now have to you have to protect yourself. And now because you have to protect yourself and you realize that something's not going to get off the ground, somebody's not going to ever give you the recognition you deserve, they're never going to put you above others, because when this news came in that stabbed you in the back that you had to protect yourself from, that's how you know you got judgment reversed. Yeah, they might not have showed you any mercy. There's not going to be any rebirths of this situation. That's how bad this information was. Okay? Now, you wanted to be stable and you wanted commitment with this person, right? With the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands, Spirit. Four of Wands is clarified by the Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and an Ace of Pentacles. See, you wanted commitment. You wanted somebody to come in and make you a solid offer. Okay? If this person had a choice in love and you were hoping that they chose you, that's what you was hoping. You wanted it all. You wanted stability, you wanted commitment, you wanted the offer, you wanted the love, but then somebody juggled you. So somebody had a choice here and they looked like they did not choose you, and you got information on that they didn't choose you. I know you didn't, because you feel like somebody stabbed you in the back. So maybe they had you in third parties and you did not know, but you're healed. You look like you're healing and you're standing in your independence, and you had some sort of alchemist energy with that Queen of Wands. You transformed yourself. You're standing in your power. You look like you're confident. You're glowing. You've done a lot on your own. You took a bad situation and flipped it around, and you look like you're doing better than ever, Taurus. Let's talk about the Eight of Pentacles. What's going on with it? What wasn't working, Spirit? What wasn't working was that you had to head in a new direction and relieve burdens. And the reason why is because whatever you had with this person, it just, again, it wasn't going to get off the ground, because this person was not going to work with you. This person did not want to celebrate with you. This was not somebody who was really your friend. You just could not grow with this person. And therefore, y'all had to let the relationship go with the Ten of Wands. You had to just let it go. This is not working. We're not growing together. We're not really friends. This is somebody, instead of happiness, this is sadness. This is despair. When this is in reverse too, this could also mean somebody could have had some sort of drinking problem or something here. But for the most part though, somebody's not your friend. They're not wanting to grow with you. They're not wanting to partner with you. And you just had to accept that and let it go and head in a new direction with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay? The situation's just not going to work. And like I said, something got off the ground and you had to just let it go. Now, even though this is how this has gone for you, Taurus, you're in the world reverse. The world reverse is here because now somebody wants to, even though there's been an ending, somebody wants to come back and revisit a situation. Let's talk about why. Spirit, clarify the world reverse. I'll take these three. Y'all have the Five of Wands reverse, the Ace of Swords upright, the Seven of Cups upright, and the Strength. The reason why somebody wants to revisit this is because they want to heal the conflict in the chaos between the two of you. Somebody did put you in competition. We've seen that. I talked about that. So if somebody puts you in chaos and conflict, they're now wanting to come in and bring some clarity and truth with that Ace of Swords. Somebody's sword is up. This means that now they want to have victory and success over whatever problems you all had, and they want to bring in clarity and truth. Okay, so Taurus, somebody does not want the cycle to end without explaining themselves and bringing you some sort of clarity and truth, even though it looks like you've healed and you're doing well in your independence. It looks like they left you in a really messed up situation. Looks like they had a choice between two. Like I said, it could have been a third party here, and it left you devastated, but you took that, you cleaned yourself up, and you look like you're doing better alone than you were when you was in this particular situation that wasn't working. But now somebody wants to tell you their side of the story. They want to bring in clarity and truth. They want to talk to you about options. What was going on when all these options that they had to choose from? Now, whatever they want to talk to you about that has to do with these options, it's going to require a lot of strength for them to do this. So somebody is going to have to put on their big girl panties or big boy drawers and have a lot of strength. They're going to have to get control of themselves to be able to share this truth with you about the many options that they had to choose from. Okay? This is going to make this person feel weak as a lamb. You see the lamb down there? But it's going to require great strength on their part, like that of a lion, to talk to you courageously about what happened, about them having you in chaos and competition, and why they did what they did. This is going to make them feel weak. This is going to require like a lamb. Lambs are weak and they need protection. This person is going to feel a sense of it's going to make them feel very vulnerable, like a lamb. But it requires a lot of strength to have this conversation. But somebody wants to come back and talk to you, Taurus. Spirit, let me get 5 cards and let's try to wrap it up in no more than 10 cards, please. Because it's time to move on. One more, please. So, yeah, somebody wants to bring love now, Taurus, to a situation with the Fool card. They have the Ace of Cups and the Fool. So somebody that left you in a situation where there was other options, they're going to be vulnerable. It's going to be hard for them to be vulnerable, but they want to start over with you in some capacity. They want to offer love, the Ace of Cups. Now, this person wasn't giving you a whole lot of attention before, but now they feel like they need to outpour some sort of emotion towards you. But Taurus, they don't know if you'll be open to it because you got the 4 of Cups here. It looks like you are closed off. Now, it does look like you're closed off and still in your bubble because this situation, you felt like you were treated without mercy and it left you very unhappy with the Sun reverse. So you have closed yourself off, but somebody does want to come in and offer you some sort of explanation, some sort of love. They want to pour out some sort of emotion towards you. This is going to be hard for them, Taurus, but it requires a lot of strength. but they're going to feel as vulnerable as a lamb, but it have to be as strong and courageous as a lion to do this for you. Now, Taurus, as much as you are in your power and going through a transformation and you look confident, you don't trust this at all, because the Seven of Swords is here. You feel like this person is returning, not to really be nice to you, but to come in with information to try to manipulate you. There's birds are messengers. So you feel like whatever message this person has is going to just basically, you know, how I always say, like a King of Wands, how they have the ability to motivate, but they also have the ability to use their words to con. You feel like this person's messages is not really to help the situation, but to con you out of something, manipulate you in some way. So you're not really trusting it, and that's why you're closed off. Tell me more about why Taurus feels the Seven of Swords, and then we're going to move on. We're going to close this part of your reading out. You feel like the reason why this person is going to manipulate it, and you really don't know if you want to hear them out, is because this person from your past gave you the Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. You feel like this person let you go, and they always have given you nothing but hate, pain, and despair. This is somebody that ended a family dynamic with you, and you feel like the only thing that they are going to release to you is just more hate, pain, and despair. And you don't feel like you should have to listen to that if they're just going to manipulate you further. It's like, I see it for what it is. So it's almost like you see it for what it is, and you don't really want to go any further than that, because you just think that they're not coming in. You're not looking at them coming in from a place of sincerity. You feel like they're coming in just to manipulate you further and to take further advantage of you. All right, let's get some archetype cards. Archetype cards is just how you view your person and how this person views you. I'm going to pull 3 for you, 3 for them, then 4 pop love oracle cards to talk about what's going on with you and your person. Spirit team, I ask for clear, honest messages on behalf of Taurus. How does Taurus view their person? How is Taurus viewing their person at this time? One more, please. How is Taurus viewing their person at this time? You view this person as a sabotager. You feel like this person highlights your fear of self-empowerment, and they change and a change it will bring to your life. Okay? Saboteur. So you feel like this person is just going to highlight your fears of self, and they change it. So you feel like too that they introduce self-destructive behavior and a desire to undermine others. So you just think that this person's gonna come in and sabotage you, to undermine you, or that they play off of your fears, okay, to try to change how you view yourself, to keep you from being self-empowered. You also feel like this person is a femme fatale, which means that this person have an inappropriate use of their sensuality and their attachment to money and power. Basically, this person uses sex, their looks, or something about their demeanor to con people out of money and for their own personal gain, money or power. You feel like this person is the victim in reverse. They play the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity and an inability to maintain personal boundaries. Now, y'all actually had another card that was underneath that, which was warrior. You feel like this person, and it was in reverse, you feel like this person trades ethical principles for victory at any cost. So this person will do whatever they need to do, kind of like a King of Swords in reverse, any means necessary for a means to an end. If I got to step on you, whatever I got to say or do to get what I want at my cost, at any cost, that's how you view this person. You feel like this person has, they're very indifferent to the suffering that they inflict in others. In other words, they don't care about what they do to other people. They just step on whoever they want to, however they want to, which we've seen that in the tarot. You felt like this person, was coming back to manipulate a situation. How does this person view Taurus? This person views you, Taurus, as somebody that is a child with a wound. That you awaken compassion and desires to serve others like wounded children. You're open to learning paths of forgiveness. So you always look like you're trying to work on healing. That's basically what they're saying. This person also sees like you as a father or a mother. Father card is here, but you can switch it to mother. This is somebody who has a talent for creating a supportive life role, and that you're a positive guiding light within a tribal unit. So basically you have something about you that is very nurturing, that can help others, okay? Like a mother or like a father, and you bring people in and you teach and you support, okay? However, this person feels like you are also a Don Juan, that you like to spotlight your positive, seductive qualities for whatever reason. I guess Don Juan, so like you have a way of seducing people, I guess is what they're trying to say. Let's get your pop of love. I told you these messages really aren't going to be longer than 30 minutes. Okay, 33 is the most. Spirit, let me get 4 cards. What's going on with Taurus and their person? What is going on with Taurus and their person? What is it that we need to know? Taurus and their person, what do I need to know? What's going on with Taurus and their person? Right off the rip, some of y'all was dealing with your divine masculine. This is somebody who was supposed to have clarity of focus. They're supposed to be generous of heart, have a powerful presence that's inundated by ambition, discipline, largeness of mind, risk-taking, assertiveness, strength of body, and resolve. They're supposed to be fiercely protective, instinct, and action-oriented. I'm working on my divine masculine side. I need to be more assertive and confident and speak up for myself. I can no longer bow to things or situations when I become fearful, but I need to fight for what I love. And this person feels like to fight for what they love is to fight for you. This person has been watching you online, Taurus. This person is holding their phone, literally licking the damn phone. So some of y'all are out here looking like a whole snack, Taurus. This person says, I can't help but want you physically, sexually, and mentally. You're all I think about when I'm alone. I get lost in my thoughts, and the thought of you drives me insane. This person has been listening to other opinions, telling them that the connection wasn't real, so they had obsidious opinions. I was foolish to believe the opinions of others. I should have trusted my heart more than what others thought about our connection. Please forgive me for doubting our connection. So this person was listening to other people saying that y'all's connection was fake, it wasn't real, and this person, I guess, in turn decided to not give you attention or put you above other people. We've seen that in the tarot, and it caused y'all to have an ending. It just wasn't getting off the ground. They was too busy listening to other people and other people's opinions and whatnot. Somebody, though, right now is going through a dark night of the soul. They have enhanced awareness of their identity. There's an extremely difficult or painful period going on in someone's life right now. There is personal and deep development of oneself. I'm fighting my demons and I'm re-examining my actions. It is life-altering and also extremely painful at times. I fight against the changes, but I know it must happen in order for me to evolve. Somebody's trying to face themselves. They're trying to look at things from a different perspective. This is hard. When you go through a dark night of soul, you kind of got to look at your side of the coin. You got to look at how you got here, the choices and decisions that you made that got you here, the things that you did to inflict pain or harm, not just on yourself, but on others. The things that you hid, the things that caused you to be this way. You got to go back sometimes and look at your childhood and look at, abandonment issues and stuff like that, relationships with your parents. All of that takes people through the dark night of the soul, because you got to examine how you got to this point you're at right now. What happened in your childhood? What events led you to this? Why did you move the way you did? When you do a dark night of the soul, it's like you got to face yourself. You got to quit lying to yourself. And that can be really hard and painful for people on both sides of the coin. Not just for this person, not just for the person you're dealing with, Taurus, but also for you. You got to look at stuff from your point of view, but then this person's looking at stuff from their point of view. And both of y'all have to look at your childhood wounds on how you got exactly where you are. Let's get 3 money cards and then we're going to close it out. Spirit team, I asked for 3 money cards for Taurus and their money. What's going on with Taurus and their money at this time? 3 cards. What's going on with Taurus and their money at this time? I feel like I'm going through a dark night of the soul. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. It's taking everything in me to hold myself together. I kid you not. That's why I feel very robotic today. Let me get 3 cards. Risk. Spirit is saying you need to take a risk, Taurus. Taking a calculated risk is sometimes necessary in order for you to advance. You need to have the courage to face the fear of uncertainty and don't focus on the outcome. The odds are better than you think. So it's time for you to take a risk, Taurus. Roll the dice. Some of y'all are going to be explorers. Keep trying. There's no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. You may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and your curiosity. You may need to go wandering and trust in the unknown and see where the magic lies. That kind of goes with that risk taking. Some of y'all are going to end up being some form of counselor, or you will need counseling. It may be a time for some emotional healing on your own, or a release of the past. It's time to release. There go that dark night of soul. So some stuff has to be released. Some of y'all might need to get into some counseling work or psychic work or energy healing. It could appeal to you. Or some of you guys, your mental or emotional troubles could be blocking your abundance. So you might be too far in your head to focus on your money. So you might need to heal that. That's it, Taurus. That's all I have for you this morning on I Am the Light. It has been a pleasure reading for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, y'all can catch me here during the week, during the collective reads. But until then, I'll see you next week, Taurus. Bye, baby.